I'm gonna call you right back. What up, Jamoe?
What up, man? I got this good song. It's hot.
That shit. Yo, this is the Unsigned Artist Hangout Special Edition competition. 8 unsigned artists going at it. Head up. Cash prize on the line. Free feature from the one and only Shoe Gang and Nev Love and free studio time. Emerging artists is on a mission. People come from all over the planet to make it in the music industry right here in the city of Los Angeles. Sad part is, you might have to sell your soul to make it. Sacrifice. Some
got issues, but I'm tired of being tired.
Sacrifice. Some make it, some don't.
You know what? I ain't got no CD player.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Profile slow key, niggas for they go to cheat and that's cheat. Number one cheat, the player make it again for the pimp off for never the hater. I never would keep it when you see me in trouble or rotting in my script on my way to get the paper.
Let's stop, relax. Now you can do it.
Clean the streets like a real people say you ain't new and take the next level. Don't know about you, but you can fucking put up one rebel. I can keep it how I want, do it how I want, but I'll be in all out.
You didn't have no hooks, you didn't have no break. You weren't prepared for this gig because I can smell you like a bottle of alcohol you probably have been drinking. You weren't prepared to really know who you're really dealing with. And I'm not saying I'm all that, but who UNG brings to this table, he brings people that are really in this game, whether you want to believe it or not. And to me, if you have to think of the same way if you was going for a job interview, would you come like this?
No, I wouldn't.
No, exactly. So it's disrespectful, okay? And whatever's going on with your brother, I pray for you. I really do. And this doesn't work in the studio because this, let me tell you what will happen. They will look at you as an easy mark to manipulate and take everything that you got and let you still go down the drain. Now, whether you need to go to a clinic to straighten yourself up if you're an alcoholic, then please accept that because I'm letting you know that.
I'm not no alcoholic.
Okay.
I just have one drink.
All right, I'm just saying this. It's loud, and it's loud.
Oh, damn, I'm sorry about that.
No, and trust me, I don't know you and you don't know me, but I'm gonna be honest. I'm very honest. And the acapella, I hear you have a voice or a tone. You don't know all your words, you have skipped some, they weren't complete. But you're running. You're not even. You're just la 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 la. This is what I'm hearing. La 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 la. Stuck. Whatever. That's what I heard today. So I'm putting it lightly. You were not prepared.
Yes, okay. I wasn't.
I'm gonna do that. You were not prepared.
Sad part is, you might have to sell your soul.
Y'all coming up here with me, ladies? Where we get that feedback from? Here's what it is. Here's what it is. Here's what it is. Here's what it is. Gotta get that paper to live. Here's what it is. They still up stay through and big. Here's what it is. And they really don't give a shit. Here's what it is. Here's what it is. They trying to turn me to the old me. Here's what it is. Ain't nothing that you hoes can show me. Here's what it is. And they don't wanna vote. Here's what it is. Cause they don't got no hope. Here's what it is. They try to turn me to the old me. Here's what it is. It ain't nothing you hoes can show me. Here's what it is. And they don't wanna go. Cause they don't got no hope now. How we sound out there, y'all? gotta leave it in the past. It's what it is. I'm trying to grind and get my cash. It's what it is.
Brothers and sisters.
Big dog. Shabazz bean pie. Hey man, I need you got blueberry today? Yeah. We get a blueberry, man.
Small or big?
Big. Fresh and bad, too. Yo, Shabazz bean pie, how long y'all been around, man?
We've been here since 2016.
Since 2016? 10 years. We're gonna go ahead and claim that 10. You know what I mean? Right here in the heart of LA, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Shabazz bean pies, man. Y'all come through, check it out. You know what I'm saying? LA, South Central.
Motherfuck the whole industry. We gon' make the whole way. You fuckin' with the enemy. We gon' make the whole way.
I asked you to come through because I wanted to talk to you about the awards.
Yeah.
How you feel about the last 10 awards we did, man?
I think we've been pushing pretty hard here. I think everything been relevant, you know what I'm saying?
You do the red carpet, man. So how you feel? We did 11. You did 10 red carpet.
Right.
Any artists stick out in your mind?
Well, let me see. We go back. I can't remember the names that were in part credit.
All right. You done interviewed a lot of folks. Ife Crooked Eye. A lot of comedians, Trey Love, TC.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nobody sticking their brains?
Okay, yeah. For one person, Miss Arkansas.
Miss Arkansas.
Yeah.
She's originally from Arkansas.
Yeah, that's right.
Now she moved back out there.
Yeah, she's back out there. We stay in contact.
Y'all stay in contact? She still do comedy?
Oh yeah. She's doing something this month, and I think.
This time last year, I was surprised with 2 awards. I was actually performing like you, and he said, Miss Arkansas, I would like for you to present this next award. And when I opened it up, it had my name. And I screamed like I won $1 million. And they are still sitting in my living room. I ain't gotta wait on BET here. UNG got me.
My name is Jessica Innocent. Alright, so I want to sing a song off cover. I know there is hope in these waters, but I can bring myself to swim when I am drowning in this silence. Baby, let me in. Go easy on me, baby. I was still a child. I didn't get a chance to feel the world around me.
You're great as an R&B singer, and I know everyone who's probably listening to this will probably want you to do a couple of notes on their song, because you do have it. You just need to, you're breathing again. I don't know why I do know why. It's not educated in school for you to take breathing lessons or music lessons, because that's how you can tone and keep the nasal hearing when you're singing. I don't know if you got it from church or you learned musically how to sing like that. I do know that you're a nasal singer. So I'll tell you who a nasal singer is. Angela Baker, Anita Baker. You can hear the nasal coming through her nose. If you learn how to get it from your gut, you'll be like a Aretha Franklin.
Anime Green, I'm the host of Injustice Show. Tune in on.
Stop it.
532, you're assigned to evangelist engaged in Athens. Can you copy the medical plan?
911, 911. They the biggest gang in America, here they come.
Justice.
Unsigned Artist Hangout Awards. I created it for the independent entrepreneurs to come together and celebrate each other's careers once a year. Sad part, we got a gang of ungrateful artists. Don't appreciate nothing. You know those rappers right now that rap on top of their lyrics? You know what I mean? Tricking the crowd. Got the nerve to try to hit the DJ up 5 minutes before it's their time to perform and want to airdrop you. When they know they had a show all week, they could have got the music to the DJ's hand way in advance. Just pure disrespectful. Don't know nothing about the culture, didn't study the history. Support those who don't even give a damn about their careers. Support those who support you.
Happy birthday, Snoop, from the trip. Yeah, the Death Row trip.
You put your own music out.
I think the first time I recorded in a studio, I may have been maybe 11. I know I was 11. I was 11. And the first time I was featured on a song, I was 16, and it was on iTunes and everywhere, in a book as well. So that was pretty cool. Wow.
Oh yeah? How did that come about?
It was one of my older brother's best friends, and yeah, he loves my voice.
Come on.
And wanted me to write something, gave me the opportunity. Mind you, I was 16, and I killed it. So yeah.
All right,
Does it reflect a lot on your music, or like do you try to steer clear from a certain, you know what I mean, way? Like, you know how
I think the way like growing up singing in church impacts my music now is like the way I like to harmonize and do different counter melodies and stuff like that in the background while the main melody might be in the front round. So that's really popular in the choirs and stuff like that. And I sing in the choir.
Yo, we're back, man. It's the big in the house, man. We got a live R&B artist right here, killing the game, releasing stuff. She just released a new one today, and you can check out the upcoming project. We'll give you all the links. And
you know what I like? Like R&B artist, but you're hungry, like an MC, like, you know,
MC,
like, I'm ready for it. I love it.
Well, let me ask you that though, because you know, Madman tells me too, your work ethic is strong. Like you know your prompts and you know when to rap. Where did that come from? The work ethic for you?
Marching band.
And marching band.
Shout out to Moment T and the marching band.
We didn't even say that part.
Drum major.
I let you get it on the counter, hanging on the sofa. You had me in the shower. I even got you on camera. I saw the marks on your shoulder. Heard the words that you told her. Heard the screaming getting louder. So I stayed till it was over. I know I can do you right, but I do not enable. Say you don't want no title. Say you don't want no label. Tell me that you're sorry for the thing that you've caused. I've been listening to your reason, it makes no sense at all. I do you right, but I do not enable. Say you don't want no title. Say you don't want no label. Just take it through the girl next door, banging on the bathroom floor, creeping with the girl next door, giving her dick and more. How can I just ignore? What are you fucking for? Kindness, goodness, maliciousness, fucking blow it up. Good peace, kindness, goodness, maliciousness, fucking blow it up.
One thing, I love this song. It's very inspiring and uplifting. You know, it's a nice song to listen to every day when you're going to work or something like that. The only thing that I see, again, I stress the breathing, right? Also, you also need to learn how to hold your note. You were struggling on that. That's why it's like, that's what I heard. Instead of, and then sometimes when you're saying your lyrics, you're dropping the level. It's a low tone, but then your energy picks back up again. But again, that's what engineers are great for, to bring you up, to have you on one level. Yeah, you need to hold the mic like this, because this part, is what's capturing your sound. When you cover it, it's blocking your sound, okay? You hold it like this is the proper way. We got into a style to hold, thinking it's cool to do this, but you're actually taken away from your voice. When you're in the mic, you have to hold it up or hold it up like this for the crowd to even hear you, which will strain your throat or your voice more so. There is a mic out there that someone that belonged to, that is in the group of Public Enemy, he created a mic to hold the mic like how you guys love holding the mic. But you got to project your voice into the mic, and I suggest you should practice that while you rehearsing your song. But I definitely love the track, and I even love the flow that you're bringing into it, as well as your voice being deep, but it has to be clear.
If you ain't heard shit about us, you better learn shit about us. Women generally get the trembling in the minute. The feeling is feeling adrenaline. That's when I kill them like
Now that God done gave me a different idea, what we doing the Unsigned Artist Hangout Awards on an episode, doing series. What you think about that idea?
Man, I think it's brilliant. I think there's something to be said about the integrity of the underground. We need the underground. We need the underground of hip hop, especially the way this industry done turned out the game. The way that the underground still holds true to the line. You gotta have a space for it. So I'm proud of you. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad to see that it's been going on for so long, and I think it's just a natural evolution that we see it turn into. This episodic series with more people, more investment. You know what I mean? Hopefully more people that get inspired. More people that want to participate, want to get down with UNG Radio, with the whole just movement that you got going on.
My goal this year is to make it where they put it on the calendar every year.
As they should.
It's mandatory that once a year everybody know the Unsigned Artist Hangout Award is jumping off.
Yeah.
When you come to LA, you gotta check in.
If you really want to hit the streets,
That's
what I'm
right.
saying? If you really want to play your cards the way you're supposed to play your cards, then you'll come tap into the underground. Otherwise, you on that. You on something else, you know what I mean? But if you tap in with us, then you tapping into the streets, into the real culture of LA.
So, when it comes to consciousness, why conscious artists are having such a hard time?
Yeah, man, that's a great question, and it's a lot of levels to, consciousness. First off, a lot of artists don't want to be called conscious because that label can sometimes be debilitating. People get stuck in a box of what conscious is, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of times artists just push back on the title just in general.
Yeah.
But those of us who embrace really messages in the music, that's how I kind of like to narrow it down. Anybody that's doing music that's trying to, use the music for a message, use the music for a purpose, and whether that, purpose is, the liberation of our people, which is something that's magnificent, or just, like hustle and motivate. You can consider Nipsey Hussle and some of his messages to be motivated, to be inspired, to be something that has something that's going to be adding value to people. A lot of times artists don't really know how to make it make sense. How can you make a song with some messages still sound good, still sound funky, still make the streets want to bob out to it, have that gangster beat, have the gangster lyrics, you know what I mean? So finding a real mesh of what it looks like, it could be a challenge, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, most artists, when they think of conscious rap, they think of a box. And they feel like they gotta stay in that box, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of times that music don't necessarily sound the way we want the music to sound when we play it in our cars and we at the party. And, so you gotta first off find a nice blend of how you can make it funky.
Good point.
Make it jam to the people, you know what I'm saying? Make it right out of the vehicles and then still have a message to it. But at the same time, you got these industry, this is why we love UNG. Because you got the industry that's dictating the types of music that gets the mainstream play and that's getting the mainstream attention. The music that's right now in our community is not dedicated to helping us. It's not inspiring, it's not, motivational, it's not trying to get you from A to Z. You know what I'm saying? It's trying to keep you dumb, it's trying to keep you docile.
That's right.
It's trying to keep you passive, it's trying to keep you drugged up. It's trying to keep you in a mindset of poverty, you feel me? So a lot of times these mainstream networks is not trying to check for somebody who's trying to uplift the people. And as a woman, that becomes even more compelled. If you think about it, if you're not shaking no ass and you're not twerking and you're not, down, then you're not necessarily marketable according to the mainstream.
Wow.
So we need places like the Underground, because obviously, you know, every woman's not like that. Every woman doesn't have messages in her music that is sexually oriented. I personally don't. If you ever listen to my music, I don't ever talk about sex. You know what I'm saying? But that's not my personality as a person, as a human being, as a woman. My sexuality is private. You know what I mean? What I do with my man as I show up.
That's your business.
That's my business. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna talk about my sexuality in my music, just in general, because that's not a reflection of who I am. You know. But the point is that the mainstream, they are dictating what gets the play. That's right. Are there people that are having music that are progressive, that are successful? Absolutely. Like I just said, Nipsey Hussle is an example of that. But Nip also had to play to the mainstream in terms of that gangster culture. Right. You know, that music that just the streets.
Well, that's when you sign, they want you to do certain things.
You feel what I'm saying? So, but the point is that artists have to make a decision. We gotta stop letting these people dictate to us what the culture should be like. That's right. So if we decide as a community, as a rap community, especially at the heart of the underground, we want our music to make us feel something.
From your voice to God's ears.
I'll be in the mall popping tags. Find me with a bar trying to wax that ass. I'll be trying to ball, trying to stack that cash. That's just my California sweat.
Say it one time. I did all that I could, you won't get a fucking dime. Working real hard, got a sticker for my grind. Put that coat down, had the 8 ball in the line.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you this. I love the energy. I love it. You got the energy. You got the focus of looking out into the crowd. I would just say maybe 2 things. 1, take breathing lessons. Okay, because I see the strain and the stuckness on your speed of your language, right? 2, your challenge is not having foul language. See what I'm saying? Because that's the first thing that we want to do to put it out on the radio airs. We can't do it by the language that you're doing now, which is dope. It's dope. But artists need to learn how to do clean music first. You know, you got to stay ready when you're dealing with someone like that. To perform, make sure that you have your engineer do an instrumental track with because it does bother us to know that you're talking over your tracks, right? As well as seeing them perform in a crowd, knowing that they're going over there. And we got the best of the best that has also done that puts a, you know, because you're supposed to show true talent, right? So yeah, I would say that just get when you're recording in the studio, also get it where you have your instrumental along with your ad-libs, to add your ad-libs in there. Your voice is music. It is an instrument. So understand that whether you're rapping or whether you're singing, you see what I'm saying, or ooh and ahhing. So I would suggest that. But otherwise, that sister, I would have you perform in one of my events, for real. That's what's up.
Thank you so
I
much.
appreciate you so much.
No, thank you.
Yeah, thank you for bringing that energy. Lyrics was dope, clean. I understood everything that you said. You got it. I just say you got it. Yeah, and that's all I have to say about you.
You mind if I do another one?
Well, you got to prove it to me, because trust me, this is over 40 years in this game. I've launched off a lot of careers.
Man, and you know what? And if you enjoy it, that just makes it that much better.
What's up? Well,
You've been doing what for how many years?
Shoot, over 40. It's been over 40.
That's something.
Yeah. Us the pioneers, I mean, it's been 50 years on us. So I would say when I started, I was in my early 20s. I think I was 20 or 21 years old. So, you know, been in this game for a long, launched many careers, took care of communities, and kept still to this day, the culture of hip hop.
Yo, make sure you tune in and watch episode number 3. We're going to be out in Long Beach, California. All the artists coming out to perform at the world famous VIP Records. We got special guest features from the one and only Horseshoe Gang, and the one and only DJ Smurf, and me, the big homie Madman. Tune in. You don't want to miss it.
But I tell you this, I'm so grateful for the opportunity. I think everybody who is watching this, if you ain't tapped into the UNG radio movement, you need to get tapped in. If you're from the West Coast and you love hip hop, There's been so many people that have come through your doors, man, from the B-side show to Bobby Buck to all types of people. If you ain't putting in work with the UNG crew, you ain't really putting in your work in the city of LA. So you gotta tap in, you gotta definitely represent and pay your dues, man. Come tap in and get it going. You know what I'm saying?
That is up top.
You know what I'm saying? The big homie man, you think y'all in the building, bang, 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 bada bing.
Yeah, got it.
Hey, how come we say, can I make some money too? So I'm ready to get some money.
You got to hustle every day of your life. You got to hustle if you plan to survive. Ooh, these times are rough. Ooh, these times are tough. Ooh, these times are rough. So tough out here. I know times out here are getting rough lately. And I know times out here are getting tough lately. And I know you know, I know times are rough. But I get dough, I get dough, I get dough, I get dough. Even though times are rough, I'ma get dough. What? Rain, sleet, snow. What? It's the big homie man featuring Jamoe. What? That's J Smoke. Yeah, this your new jam. Turn it up, produced by Sam. Save your coins and your dollars gotta come up. Bank account, credit cards, yeah, let's run it up. Assets, bitcoins, and investments. Get your money up to benefit the profits. You got to hustle every day of your life. You got to hustle if you plan to survive. Ooh, these times are rough. Ooh, these times are tough. Ooh, these times are rough. So tough out here. I know times out here are getting rough lately. And I know times out here are getting tough lately. And I know you know, I know times are rough. But I get dough, I get dough, I get dough, I get dough. Even though times
they say I'm a countryman, but I'm city slick as Mr. Low Bottom. Got us moving 50s in this bitch. After a bitch land of the Lakers, Clippers, and Dodgers. Homeless people I rent, and the cops and robbers. Where you got problems and what set you from. Where Skid Row is like a trap, hustlers getting it done. Los Angeles, PCH back to Washington, San Fernando up top. Yo, the grind don't stop. SoCal the spot, Riverside to the Dina, Palmdale, Lancaster, man, and San Bernardino, Compton, Long Beach, Inglewood, Gardena. I give a shout out to my mama, Clay, Tawana, Sabrina. My lost angel, I seen her shining bright like the sun. The sun sets in the west, where the west was won. Get your hustle on, cause ain't no time for play. And get your money out the way and go to war with the hate, okay? That part, get murked before you start. Get your all button pushed and get swallowed by the sharks in the Badlands. You get chewed up quick, yo, LA will spit you out if your hustle ain't shit, nigga.
You got to hustle every day of your life. You got to hustle if you plan to survive. Ooh, these times are rough. Ooh, these times are tough. Ooh, these times are rough. So tough out here. I know times out here are getting rough lately. And I know times out here are getting tough lately. And I know you know, I know times are rough. But I get dough, I get dough, I get dough, I get dough. Even though times are rough. See, I'm heartless, I fear none of ya. I know my purpose on earth to rep the under. Get that money, help my people, we can come up. Self-made millionaires, yo, run it up. Independent entrepreneurs, run it up. Own boss, own business, yeah, run it up. For my go-getters and my hustlers, move forward, don't look back, run it up. You got to hustle every day of your life. You got to hustle if you plan to survive. Ooh, these times are rough. Ooh, these times are tough. Ooh, these times are rough. So tough out here. I know times out here are getting rough lately. And I know times out here are getting tough lately. And I know you know, I know times are rough. But I get dough, I get dough, I get dough,
motherfucking door, nigga. You probably can't hear me, you young ass nigga, cause your motherfucking jeans too tight. Pass me my motherfucking drink. I tell you, these young ass niggas don't know what life is about. This is new world shit.